The first family of Springfield is nothing if not quotable.
Dental plan.
Lisa needs braces.
Dental plan.
Lisa needs braces.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Simpsons quotes.
Nerd!
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at the best phrases to ever come out of this hit animated series. Keep in mind we won't be including signature catchphrases, so don't expect to see any does around here.
Freedom, love, and peace.
Number 10. Loneliness and Cheeseburgers.
911.
Hello, this is Lisa Simpson.
Simpson?
The episode My Sister, My Sitter takes a couple of dark turns, but it does give us a brilliant gag to lift up the more somber mood. While Lisa endeavors to get her brother some medical attention, he refuses to make things easy for her. She eventually transports him to Dr. Nick's via wheelbarrow. As it happens, she's not the only one in need. As we see, there's an entire line of Springfield citizens in similar circumstances.
Hey, don't worry. You don't have to make up stories here. Save that for court.
It's here that we get some brief insight into what happened to Comic Book Guy, who has overdosed on cheeseburgers. Guess you can have too much of a good thing.
Oh, loneliness and cheeseburgers are a dangerous mix.
Number 9. You don't win friends with salad.
Dad, can't you have some other kind of party, one where you don't serve meat?
By now, we all know that Lisa is dead set in her vegetarian ways, and is always on hand to promote it to her carnivorous family as an alternative. The episode where she reaches this turning point in her diet not only adds to her character immensely, but also gives us a hilarious reaction from the rest of the Simpson household.
I'm trying to impress people here, Lisa. You don't win friends with salad.
You don't win friends with salad. You don't win friends with salad.
You don't win friends with salad.
A quick-fire response from Homer over a vegetarian meal's lack of impact soon becomes the start of a conga line, with quite a catchy tune to go along with it. Even Marge gets in on the action.
I didn't mean to take sides. I just got caught up in the rhythm.
Number 8. Making people happy.
Stupid Mo, non-inventing, recipe-stealing.
Homer Simpson is a lot of things. A caring father, a loving husband, a well-meaning moron, and a generous alcoholic. But it's worth remembering that he can also be the king of sass. Nowhere is this exemplified better than when Marge tells him he should look on the bright side after Mo becomes successful thanks to an idea he stole from Homer.
Oh, look at me. I'm making people happy. I'm the magical man from Happy Land.
In response, Mr. Simpson launches into a tirade of sarcasm where he expresses how overly thrilled he is that Mo sold him out. Everything from the tone of his voice to the extent of his cynicism makes the whole thing oddly delightful to listen to.
Compliment to the house. One flaming Homer.
Aw, thanks, Mo. You're the greatest friend a guy could ever have.
Number 7. Sex Cauldron.
Sex Cauldron? I thought they closed that place down.
Seems like Krusty needs to head back to school. After Principal Skinner and Mrs. Krabappel are exposed as a couple, rumors start circulating the town until they're exaggerated to the point where everyone believes the two were copulating in front of the students. This is something that Maude Flanders is particularly eager to call them out on.
I don't think we're talking about love here. We're talking about sex in front of the children.
Of course, being the Flanders matriarch, she's not just gonna come out and say it, so she spells it out loud. Now, we're not sure which place Krusty's referring to, but chances are it's shut down for a good reason.
The fact is, I haven't ever had relations. I am a virgin.
Number 6. Stupid, sexy Flanders.
If you would just stop being so impulsive, maybe.
Hey, let's go skiing right now.
It appears that no one is immune to Ned's natural assets, not even Homer. While spending some time at the ski lodge, Homer and Ned encounter each other on the slopes. As it happens, Ned's choice in ski wear shows off a little more than anyone was hoping.
Don't hurt me. Here's my wallet.
Hi, diddly ho, shucks in boots.
In fact, it leaves such an impression that Homer can't get Ned's own slopes out of his mind, resulting in an outburst no one was expecting. He may indeed be annoying, but when Homer is forced to admit that Ned Flanders has sex appeal, you know it has to be true.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Stupid, sexy Flanders!
Number 5. That's Unpossible.
All students, please proceed immediately to an assembly in the Butthead Memorial Auditorium. Damn it, I wish we hadn't let the students name that one.
Aw, Ralph, we'll never get tired of your sweet awkwardness. Well, we got plenty of laughs when he confused Superintendent Chalmers with a certain video game console.
Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
No other quote summarizes the character of Ralph Wiggum better than when he unwittingly fails at the English language. The students of Springfield Elementary are called up during an assembly to discuss which subjects they're falling behind in. And as you'd expect, Ralph is doing pretty badly in English. A fact he then kindly goes on to demonstrate effectively with these few words.
Me fail English? That's impossible.
Number 4. Full of chocolate.
It's that girls should stick to girls' sports, such as hot oil wrestling, foxy boxing.
You gotta hand it to Homer. He can come out with some truly poignant speeches, especially when it comes to being a father. But as soon as he sees something funny, he turns on a dime.
Okay, son, just remember to have fun out there today, and if you lose, I'll kill you!
In this instance, when he's giving a local hockey team a pep talk about not treating Lisa any differently just because she's a girl, he breaks out in laughter when he notices Uter, who, for lack of a better term, isn't in the best of shape. He then proceeds to chase the poor German kid around the locker room with a wet towel. As much as we feel sorry for Uter, his response is priceless.
Don't make me run! I'm full of chocolate!
Number 3. I used to be with it.
But I can't ask Mom. She's on the run from the law. Serves her right for being a 60s radical. So she was a demon in the sack. Oh.
Abe Simpson isn't known for coming up with the most meaningful of quotes, as more often than not, old age and his own dim-witted personality get in the way. However, much like his son, he does have a few unintentionally poignant moments.
You went to Woodstock? Your mother dragged us both to that godforsaken love fest.
Speaking to a younger Homer and Barney, he talks about how being part of the in crowd and up to date on crazes is a never-ending cycle, something the two of them would undoubtedly come to realize in later life.
I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was. Now what I'm with isn't it, and what's it seems weird and scary to me.
Number 2. To alcohol.
We want prohibition!
You can't seriously want to ban alcohol. It tastes great, makes women appear more attractive, and makes a person virtually invulnerable to criticism.
If there's one thing that Homer loves just as much as, and in some cases even more so than his family, it would be the sweet taste of beer. So, as you can imagine, he wasn't exactly thrilled when Springfield was put under prohibition law. So he becomes a bootlegger to ensure Moe's can still serve alcohol.
I fill the balls with beer that I found at the dump, and then I bowl them in some underground pipes, take them into Moe's.
Despite a few obstacles down the line, the law is eventually lifted, and the town's right to get blindly drunk is restored. Homer signs off with what could quite possibly be the most potent quote he has ever stated.
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Staring at my handles. That's a paddling. Paddling the school canoe. Oh, you better believe that's a paddling.
Lunch, Lady Doris. Have you got any grease?
Yes, we do.
Then grease me up, woman!
Okie dokie.
Now, to the plant. We'll take the Spruce Moose. Hop in.
But, sir...
I said hop in.
Number 1. I am so smart.
It was the most I ever threw up, and it changed my life forever.
You the man, Homer.
He certainly had his moments of unintended brilliance, but the majority would agree that Homer Simpson isn't the brightest fishbulb around. However, that certainly hasn't stopped him from celebrating when he thinks he's achieved something worthy of merit.
But I worked in a nuclear power plant for 10 years, and I think I know how a proton accelerator worked.
And this scene pretty much captures Homer's stupidity at its best. After finally getting into college, Homer decides to celebrate by setting his high school diploma on fire, while singing about just how intelligent he is.
I am too smart. I am too smart. I am too smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-T.
The song itself is made more hysterical by Homer initially misspelling the word as he chants it, all the while silhouetted by flames. That's Homer, all right.
Oh, man, I can't believe you failed.
Oh, I'm gonna lose my job just because I'm dangerously unqualified.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.